This, I believe, that every person, no matter what the circumstance, has potential. It is from the darkest of places that the greatest of lights can exist. I learned the most about life from the eyes of a little girl who didn't speak. I was in one of the poorest areas of Guatemala with a missions group when I met her. No one understood her. No one knew how to help a child born without the ability to hear. She knew no language, wore no clothing, and it was obvious to me she was starving to death. I watched as she was kicked away like a common dog, treated no better than an animal because she was misunderstood. But what I remember most about her is that when I approached her, I actually saw her smile. I saw hope in the big brown eyes of a girl who knew the meaning of abandonment and suffering. I forgot about her for a while. I was only about 12 years old when I met her, and I really didn't understand the significance then. Particularly the start of my senior year, questions about what I would do with my life started coming. I changed my mind about 1 billion times, overthinking and analyzing the paths I could take. I remember one night I was up on my roof, thinking and praying about what direction I should go. The sky was perfectly jet black, and the clarity of the stars took my breath away. It was a rare silence, the perfect place for me to find peace. I wondered about life and my place in it. Why did this have to be so difficult? Shouldn't I just know what I want? I was having trouble finding any meaning in my life. I had a good enough relationship with my family, good enough grades, and I was doing good enough at showing people kindness. All around, I had a good enough life. I could have a good enough career. I refused to be good enough. I was not pursuing my potential. This was during a time when I questioned my faith and my direction because of the heavy injustice I felt from the world. I felt empty, numb from life. At first, only silence and the sounds of a summer night, my questions left unanswered. And then out of nowhere, I remembered that girl. She would have had every reason to hate, every reason to give up. Instead, she had reached out to me, desperate to be loved. Why? It was in her eyes that I had seen a hope that was beyond understanding, beyond simple logic. Even in the worst of circumstances, she had an amazing potential that the world never saw. It wasn't long after that I made my decision, with a new purpose to drive it. I started seeing people differently. I wanted to show a radical love to those whom society and the world had given up on, understanding and eventually showing them their own potential. Through this, I was living towards my own. I doubt that little girl is even alive today, but she accomplished something she never knew. She taught me this. Potential is not about being in the ideal life situation or being perfect. It's about choosing to live and love with excellence and never giving up.